Hi everyone, welcome back to Candy Stripe Colty. Back from an extended absence. I think it's good to take a break from time to time. You know what my therapist says? Nothing, because Candy is my therapist, and that's all I need.
You'd never lie to me, would you?
On today's episode, we are trying some locally made candy by the Sweet Sisters Co. Plus, at the end of the video, I will be giving away some free candy, so you're gonna want to stick around. You may have heard of the Sweet Sisters Co. or you may not have, but they're really hot right now. They're popping up at farmers markets all across Ontario. And if you notice, their candy looks a little different. Now, the Sweet Sisters Co. started out as 4 sisters from Sarnia, Ontario. Betsy, Belinda, Beth, and Barb. Beth and Barb were very jealous sisters. Betsy and Belinda, they were the good ones. And one day, Betsy and Belinda bought a freeze-drying machine. This is something that removes the water vapor from a food product, altering its consistency and texture and preserving it for a longer period of time. Betsy and Belinda started putting candy into the freeze dryer and realized that they'd created a candy innovation, transforming an already sweet treat into something even better. Now Beth and Barb, they were jealous. They didn't like this one bit. So they took the other 2 sisters, put them in the freeze dryer, and murdered them. Luckily for us, they carried on the tradition of freeze-drying candy, and now they sell it for money. So I'm so grateful that this episode is sponsored by the Sweet Sisters Co. There's only 2. So they have dropped off 4 different kinds of candy today. We're just gonna go through and try them all. The first one is freeze-dried sour keys. I love these. They come in this reusable tub, which is nice so you can kind of reduce waste and use it again for something else. Oh, they smell so good. They're almost more fragrant than like a regular sour key. So it's interesting. It has like the consistency of a Cheeto almost, but it smells super fruity. Holy these are good. Wow, this is actually amazing. It's got a nice crunch, but it doesn't get caught in your teeth like a regular sour key. It's kind of easier on the jaw. And it just melts. It's so rare on this channel. I've tried a lot of candies to find something completely different and new, and this really feels like that bitch. All right, Beth and Barb, these are delicious. I give them 10 out of 10. These are definitely the key to my heart and the key to my insulin. Okay, next up we have Tropical Punch Dry Frozen Saltwater Taffy. These ones are very colorful, and again, they come in that resealable package. Also, since I've been away on this extended absence, I have started going to the dentist again. I had 5 cavities and 1 full tooth removed. So if you want to end up with terrible teeth like me, please subscribe. It almost reminds me of like a meringue or something. It's got a tangy smell and it's that kind of same consistency. Tropical Punch. This is so good. It's so different. It almost disintegrates into a powder when you bite into it, so you get like a full flavor coating all over your mouth. I can't get over how good these are. Honestly, it's nice because it's super crunchy, but also if you want, it would just completely dissolve on its own. So you can kind of like enjoy the candy whatever way you want. I'm not even a huge saltwater taffy person, but I'm giving those like a 9 out of 10. They are really delicious, and the experience of eating them is different. It's exciting, it's new, it's hot, it's hip, it's fresh, just like me. Now this next candy is one of Barb's favorites. Sour freeze-dried Skittles. You can actually see that like in the freeze-drying process, the Skittle itself has exploded. The hard shell's shattered open, and that sweet juicy middle has just gushed out. Woo! Okay, yeah, you're hit with that classic iconic Skittles flavor. So fruity, so artificial, everything we love. And these are sour too, look out. I don't know if I like it. It's kind of like a corn nut, but sweet. You know what? I don't usually like Skittles, period. So it's not like shocking to me that I wouldn't be a crazy fan of these. Not that I'm not crazy. I would probably give these like a 4 out of 10. So yeah, these ones aren't for me. And hopefully Beth and Barb don't try and murder me. Finally, we have number 4, freeze-dried gummies. What kind of gummy? It looks like one of the nerd covered gummies that they have. Nerd clusters, I believe they're called. Oh, I wish you could smell these through here. It's like a really fragrant strawberry, fruity, berry type smell. It actually looks like a little COVID virus. Isn't that cute? Very topical. These are weird. I don't know. I don't know what to think of it. Somehow the texture of all of these is very different, even though they've all been through the same process. These ones, you do get that tangy sourness of the nerd coating on the outside, but the middle seems to disintegrate like rapid fast. These ones wouldn't necessarily be my first choice, but if they were in the house, I'd definitely be eating them, which they are in the house, so I will be eating them. Okay, so overall, out of the 4 candies, all of them were really good. I think the sour keys, I gotta hand it to them. They were just the best. That was such an amazing experience, and I think this kind of like thicker gummy really lends itself to Beth and Barb's freeze drying technique. Thank you so much to the Sweet Sisters for letting me try their amazing, delicious candy today. And we have 2 different kinds to give away. So we have some freeze-dried peach rings, as well as some freeze-dried sour keys, which were my personal favorite. Plus, I'm gonna be giving away 1 candy stripe Colty custom, locally made sweater. To enter, simply hit subscribe and comment below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week.